sun burns white across the roadside stop. Coffee cools slow between my quiet hands. You lean towards someone else with that soft voice, the one that used to settle all my storms. I watch the warmth I lost find its own direction, and the ache sits still, refusing to hide. You lift his burden like you once steadied me. Your gentle ways moving where they choose. You lift his burden like you once steadied me. And I stay here learning what the hurt still wants. Highway noise rolls through life distant ways. Your laughter drifts light across the heated air. You brush your shoulder with a practiced ease. Small touch that once lived inside my days. Your kindness never promised a forever. I was the one who wrapped it in meaning. You lift his burden like you once steadied me. Gentle ways moving where they choose. You lift his burden like you once steadied me. And I stay here learning what the hurt still wants. Simple gesture cut softer than before. No anger left, only the truth settling in. What stayed with me was only borrowed light, and borrowed light was never mine to keep. You lift his burden like you once steadied me, and the space inside me starts to widen. You lift his burden like you once steadied me, and I stopped fighting what was never tied to me. You lift his burden like you once steadied me, and I walk my own road without your shadow. The miles keep moving, and I let them. Morning mist clings low across the field. I stand alone with cold pressed to my skin. You steady someone else the way you steady me. Soft hands teaching what I used to lean on. Your warm falls easy where it's needed, and I'm the one left holding what it was. You guide him forward like you once held me. Careful gestures I thought were ours. You guide him forward like you once held me. And the herd lives quiet, but it lives true. Whistles echo thin across the wet grass. Your laugh loosens in a way I still remember. He stumbles once and you step in close, cleaning dirt from his sleeve with gentle habit. Tenderness never promised anything. I was the one who named it a vow. You guide him forward like you once held me. Careful gestures I thought were ours. You guide him forward like you once held me. And the herd lives quiet, but it lives true. Two memories blur, yours with him, yours with me. Both real, both distant, both already gone. Field lights dim behind my tired footsteps, and I stop fighting the truth that keeps returning. You guide him forward like you once held me, and the ache sharpens into something honest. Guide him forward like you once held me, and I stopped calling lost another chance. You guide him forward like you once held me, and I walk away carrying only my name. Cold air moving through a heart, finally loosening. Mid-morning heat shakes on the pale blue water. Your voice turns gentle on someone else's shoulders. I watch from concrete bleachers gone warm with dust, holding a towel like something I can't return. Every soft encouragement hits old places, places you once touched without trying. You steady someone new without trembling, while I sit learning steady someone new without trembling, and the ache settles where the light won't reach. Children shout through the chlorine thick air. You lean close, fixing his grip on the edge. I scroll my phone, but keep losing my place to the tilt of your head I knew by heart. Your kindness hasn't faded, only moved, and I'm the one still standing in its echo. You steady someone new without trembling, while I sit learning how to stay quiet. You steady someone new without trembling, and the ache settles where the light won't reach. Your laughter drifts under the sun's hard glare, a sound I once mistook for belonging. I stand and face the distance between us, not to close it, only to name it true. You steady someone new without trembling, and what breaks in me is finally honest. You steady someone new without trembling, and the hurt stops pretending it's hope. You steady someone new without trembling, and I walk away carrying only what's mine. The water glitters, and I let it stay behind. Sunlight breaks in strips across the gym. I sit laces loose, trying not to look. Your hand steadies him the way it steadied me, counting breaths I once leaned into. Every gentle gesture lands like a knock on a door I'm done opening. Your touch holds him the way it once held me, soft practiced, never meant to stay. Touch holds him the way it once held me, and I finally feel the ache music thuds like it's coming from underwater. I fake scrolling just to keep my hands busy. You brush hair from your face with that old rhythm, the one I knew without hearing a word. I watch your calm fall where it's needed and learn the truth I kept refusing. Your touch holds him the way it once held me. Soft practiced, never meant to stay. Your touch holds him the way it once held me. And I finally feel the ache stay still. Tying my shoes feels steadier than goodbye. My reflection shows a man walking out alone. Your voice fades into metal and muffled bass, and the sky waits plain beyond the door. Your touch holds him the way it once held me, and I stop reaching for what isn't mine. Your touch holds him the way it once held me, letting the hurt settle instead. Slow breath, left on the open street. Blue light shifts across the quiet floor, jellyfish drifting where I try to breathe. Your shoulder leans towards someone new, and I stand holding a ticket to the past. Your voice softens through the wavering glow, and I feel the old ache rise without breaking. You touch his wrist with a calm I used to know. touch his wrist with a calm I used to know, leaving me outside the warmth you carry on. I drift tank to tank just to keep near, watching you steady him with gentle hands. His quiet laugh trembles under the blue, and I see your care fall where it's needed now. What I lost wasn't you, it was the place your kindness used to land. You touch his wrist with a calm I used to know, and it hurts in that slow, familiar way. You touch his wrist with a calm I used to know, leaving me outside the warmth you carry on. I step back into the lobby's daylight, ticket soft between my open hands. The ache stays steady in my chest, clean as a truth I can finally name. You touch his wrist with a calm I used to know, and I don't chase what's already moved on. You touch his wrist with a calm I used to know, and the ache settles into something I can hold. You touch his wrist with the calm I used to know, and the sky stays plain, no longer a verdict. A quiet noon, and I walk through it alone. Late wind stirs the lavender around me, your warmth steady on someone else's sleeve. I stand quiet by the worn out bench, watching the moment that isn't mine. Your laugh folds into the city noise, and something in me pulls but doesn't break. You touch his collar with the care I used to know, and it cuts in the softest, deepest way. You touch his collar with the care I used to know, leaving me standing where your kindness passed. Brittle mint breaks between my fingers as you guide his hands through new soil. The ache inside moves slower now, starting to sound almost like truth. What hurts isn't losing you, it's knowing you never changed, only turned. You touch his collar with the care I used to know, and it cuts in the softest, deepest way. You touch his collar with the care I used to know, leaving me standing where your kindness passed. I sit alone after your footsteps fade, a glove left open like a quiet reminder. City noise rises and falls around me, just distance, not a wound anymore. You touch his collar with the care I used to know, and I stop pretending it still belongs here. You touch his collar with the care I used to know, and the ache settles into something I can hold. You touch his collar with the care I used to know, and I walk on letting the space stay empty. Lavender moves, and I let it move without me. Midnight hums against the pharmacy lights, your voice steady as you guide him through the label. I stand frozen by the shelf of sleep aids, watching your warmth move where I can't reach. The doors breathe cold around me, but the ache stays warm and sharp. You steady someone new with hands I used to trust, and it cuts the place I thought was ours. You steady someone new with hands I used to trust, leaving me quiet in the aisle you passed. Fluorescent rose blur around his shaking hands, your palm rests soft against his forearm. I remember winters you held me through, and feel that memory loosen its grip. What I called mine was only borrowed, what stayed was never promised. You steady someone new with hands I used to trust, and it cuts the place I thought was ours. You steady someone new with hands shelf. Your voice fading between cold medicines. Every reflection shows the truth more plain. You're only carrying your kindness forward. You steady someone new with hands I used to trust, and I stopped pretending it's still my place. You steady someone new with hands I used to trust, and the hurt settles without excuse. You steady someone new with hands I used to trust, and I walk out carrying only the ache. Parking lot air, colder than what I felt inside.
Neon flickers, oh, my quiet hand. Your shadow outside leans close to him. I watch your kindness fall where I'm not. Warm shirts turning while my chest stays cold. The way still cuts through glass, and I feel myself shrinking from the truth. You glow again in someone else's evening, while I fade behind a humming window. Folding what's left of me. Your scarf slips soft as you brush his sleeve. The gentleness I thought was only ours. Steam rises up and hides my eyes for a breath, but nothing blurs the ache you didn't mean to give. Your tenderness keeps choosing forward, and I can't keep living where it used to land. You glow again in someone else's evening, while behind a humming window. You glow again in someone else's evening, and I'm left folding what's left of me. I see you walking past my reflection, and the truth settles without permission. Some loves end in the smallest motions. A hand lifted, a thread brushed away. You glow again in someone else's evening, and my my chest finally stops pretending. You glow again in someone else's evening, and I let the hurt sit without excuse. You glow again in someone else's evening, and I walk home with nothing but the truth. Neon fades, but the ache walks beside me. Golden light drifts down these quiet aisles. I see you laughing 2 rows away. My hand stays on a bruised apple, and something in my chest feels hollow. I try to breathe around the truth, standing beside you, but the cold from the freezers reaches deeper. You're warm again in someone else's shadow, and I'm frozen where our memories used to live. You're warm again in someone else's shadow, while I fade like a name you learn to forget. Your fingers fix the collar on his shirt, a gesture that once lived only in my world. Your shoulder leans close to hear you, and I turn away before the ache can rise. Your familiar smile doesn't linger on me. It's yours now, never meant to return. You're warm again in someone else's shadow, and I'm frozen where our memories used to live. You're warm again in someone else's shadow, while I fade like a name you learn to forget. Your scent drifts past with a basket of oranges. My hands remember what they shouldn't. I lift a loaf of bread like a quiet surrender, letting the truth settle heavy but clean. You're warm again in someone else's shadow, and my heart breaks without making a sound. You're warm again in someone else's shadow, and I walk on carrying what you didn't keep. You're warm again in someone else's shadow, and I leave those aisles with nothing but the ache. Golden light fades, but the hurt stays. Dust drifts like slow stars above my head. I watch you leaning close to someone new. Your shoulders soften in a way I knew by heart. And the book before me turns into noise. I breathe around the truth, settling in your smile, knowing it no longer reaches me. You shine again in someone else's orbit, while I fade in the corner of your sky. You and I'm left inside a quiet, empty light. The clock clicks on like nothing's breaking. You point at a screen with gentle care. I remember when your fingers traced my nose before the brightness in your eyes moved on. Your small tenderness belongs to another hour, and I can't stand in the doorway anymore. You shine again in someone else's orbit, while I fade in the corner of your sky. You shine again in someone else's orbit, and I'm left inside a quiet, empty light. On a stranger's arm, my chest understands before my mind agrees. I walk out carrying nothing but the truth. Some things end without ever being loud. You shine again in someone else's orbit, and I finally see what I couldn't name. You shine again in someone else's orbit, and I step away before I break again. And the ache stays, but it no longer asks for you. Borrowed stars fade, and I walk under my own. Late shadows lean across the rows of citrus. Your voice warms someone else beside the ferns. I touch a leaf just to keep my hands steady, watching the posture I once believed was mine. Every small kindness you offer him reopens places I thought had closed. You lean towards someone new without trembling, and I stand learning not to reach for goals. You lean towards someone new without trembling, while the ache stays planted where I can't uproot it. Sun breaks through and dust drifts slow between us. You guide his hand along the pot's chipped rim. I pretend to read the tag on a lemon sapling, but your soft laugh keeps finding my ribs. Your gentleness isn't promise, just motion, and I'm the one still reading it wrong. You lean towards someone new without trembling, and I stand learning not to reach for goals. You lean towards someone new without trembling, while the ache stays planted where I can't uproot it. Your laughter blooms where I can't follow. I turn away before it lands too deep, holding a flawed, half-cracked terracotta pot like something small I can keep without breaking. You lean towards someone new without trembling, and the truth settles heavy but clear. You lean towards someone new without trembling, and the hurt stops pretending it's hope. You lean towards someone new without trembling, and I walk out carrying only what still lives. The greenhouse fades, but I keep walking. Amber lights paint circles on the ground. I watch you through the sliding hospital door. Your hand rests near his shoulder in the chair. A softness I once thought was meant for me. Every gentle motion pulls me backward into the place I never learned to keep. You lean towards someone else without trembling, and I stand here learning how to break quietly. You lean towards someone else without trembling, and the truth settles deeper than the cold. You smooth his blanket with familiar care, each motion sharp in ways I used to crave. Your eyes hold weary kindness at the edges, a kindness I mistook for something mine. I see now it was only passing through, never promised, never meant to stay. You lean towards someone else without trembling, and I stand here learning how to break quietly. You lean towards someone else without trembling, and the truth settles deeper than the cold. Your laughter drifts like a memory unstitched. The night opens wide around my empty hands. I step aside before my pulse can argue, letting your absence finally speak for itself. You lean towards someone else without trembling, and the knot inside me finally loosens. You lean towards someone else without trembling, and the ache stops asking to be chosen. You lean towards someone else without trembling, and I drive off carrying only the pain I own. The amber fades, and I keep going. Cold benches, breathing under early dawn, your shadow standing warm beside his coat. I watch your hand rest easy on his arm, the way it used to steady all my storm. Every gentle thing you do repeats our path, and I feel the loss sharpen without sound. You're soft in someone else's anxious morning, while I sit learning how
disappear. You're soft in someone else's anxious morning, and I swallow what I never kept safe. Your fingers smooth a scarf along his throat, a kindness shaped exactly like before. His shoulders drop the way mine used to fall, when your quiet smile made the world slow down. I see now it was never meant to stay, just borrowed warmth I held too tightly. You softened someone else's anxious morning, while I sit learning how to disappear. You softened someone else's anxious morning, and I swallow what I never kept safe. The loudspeaker names cities I won't follow. Your laughter folds into the terminal noise. I turn away before the ache can speak, dropping my ticket like an unkept truth. Someone else's anxious morning, and my chest quits begging to be chosen. You soften someone else's anxious morning, and the truth lands quiet but complete. You soften someone else's anxious morning, and I walk on carrying only myself. Morning breaks, and I'm no longer waiting. Track lights glow across the harbor photograph. Your voice drifts over from another frame. You lean toward him the way you once leaned toward me. Warmth moving on like it never learned my name. I stand still inside the quiet, where your absence touches first. You move through someone new with steady gentleness, while I watch from the corner I once stood in. You move through someone new with steady gentleness, and the ache holds fast where I can't loosen it. Dust and paint hang soft around the gallery air. Your hand lifts, brushing his shoulder clean. A
turn back to the harbor's dark and still water, pretending it doesn't echo the drift between us. Your gestures haven't changed at all, only the direction they're falling. You move through someone new with steady gentleness, while I watch from the corner I once stood in. You move through someone new with steady gentleness, and the ache holds fast where I can't loosen it. A small boat leaves the harbor in the photograph, its wake faint, barely touching the shore. I feel the bruise of what we were, thinning into something I can finally name. You move someone new with steady gentleness, and I stop pretending I'm still yours. You move through someone new with steady gentleness, and the truth lands where it always belonged. You move through someone new, steady gentleness, and I walk out carrying only what's mine. The gallery dims, and I let the door close.
Twilight fades behind the bookstore shelves. I sit with pages open, I can't read. Your voice wraps gently around someone else, the way it once steadied every fear. Warmth falls easy wherever it's needed, and I'm the one still learning what that means. You guide his hands the way you once held mine, soft, certain, never meant to stay. You guide his hands the way you once held mine, and the ache shifts from sharp to quiet true. A slow fan stirs the dust above your shoulders. I pretend to study cities I won't see. You lean closer, tracing paths across the atlas, Something tight presses deeper in my chest. Your gentleness was never promised, just a language I kept calling ours. You guide his hands the way you once held mine, soft, certain, never meant to stay. You guide his hands the way you once held mine, and the ache shifts from sharp to quietly true. Closed the book, I never turned a page in. Warm carpet steadying my unsure feet. Your voice drifts off toward another counter, and I walk out before the memory calls me back. You guide his hands the way you once held mine, and the truth settles without permission. You guide his hands the way you once held mine, and the lost stops pretending it's whole. You guide his hands the way you once held mine, and I step forward carrying only what's mine. Night opens, and I let it take the weight away.